What's up, folks? What's going on? What's up, Fury? What's up, Satellite? RV Winkle, PM Collector Boy, Manic. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's a tragic day for me, folks. It's heavy. With a heavy heart, I come to you today because, frankly, this is the last of my gin right here. Tragic. No, I'm just kidding. Today was fantastic. I had a lovely Thanksgiving. Hope y'all did too, in whatever capacity or however you did it. Last of my gin. The last of my gin. It's over. Gin one day, gone the other. Yes, and no more gin can be bought anywhere. It's the last gin. See, if that's what The Last of Us was about, I would have played that game. It would have been much more. I would have been able to identify with it a lot more. It would have been a lot more grounded for me, I think. Got a raging fighter at the moment. If it doesn't stop raging in the next 4 hours, consult a doctor. What's up, Eva? What's up, Retro Spiso? It's a fin for the gin. It is. It is. Yeah, we had a great day. We had a great time today. My parents came and we hung out. We just ate all day. It was great. We ate and we watched TV. That was Thanksgiving. It's why Thanksgiving is like one of my favorite holidays, if not my favorite holiday, because it's so simple. I get together with the most important people in my life, and we just eat a bunch, and that's it. Had turkey and dressing. Technical turkey and dressing is better than no turkey and dressing, I guess. I didn't have turkey and dressing. I had roast beef and garlic shrimp. But I'm not eating a bunch? Well, you can fix that, can't you? We also got a big tuxedo mousse cake from Costco. My older daughters have been swooning over that all evening. Yeah, it was nice. It was just a nice Thanksgiving. Nice to see my parents. I'm very, very fortunate. I'm very fortunate that my family life is extremely simple. It's my wife and my kids and my parents. That's all I got. That's all I need. That's all I want. And we get together for every holiday and we eat a bunch of good food and hang out, and that's all I need. You ate half a pumpkin? Damn, dude. Very nice. Triple strike day. Yeah, big ass tortilla and pecan pumpkin pie on Saturday. That sounds delicious. That is very nice, Vesty. I'm sure you're looking forward to that. I noticed you didn't invite chat to dinner. Well, we're a little short on chairs, unfortunately. Since there's just so many of you. But that would have been a bit of an undertaking, really. Smaller than your thing. Oh, okay. I hope it was like a personal pumpkin pie then. You can sit on the floor, it's fine, I got plenty. Large family usually means Italian, so proper levels of drama. Yes, exactly. I mean, my family's never big, but when it included extended members of my family, there was always some kind of drama. So I am extremely content, on my side at least, to just keep it to my parents. If it's short, you want. Clearly, we've just been disembodied voice. Okay, look. I learned. Oh, it's going to be a magical Thanksgiving tonight, isn't it? Perfect. A perfect end to the perfect day, chat. Here we go. Goodbye. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we are. Hi, I'm the Power Hours Gnome. Gnome mukbang stream. Let's go. Well, I've learned, chat. I've learned. Obviously, the inclination of everyone, the desire here, is that I should stream my Thanksgiving. So next year, I will stream my Thanksgiving. And then it's like, you'll all be invited, except you can't eat anything or contribute to the conversation anyway. Wait, Konami used to make video games? Is this a Konami joint? Is that what this? Oh my god, it is. Konami's Raging Fighter brings all the one-on-one fighting action of a Street Fighter game. Or at least purports to. Why does that right page look like the world's worst mobster crew? It's all the people that Carmen Sandiego wouldn't take with her through time. Shadows, thank you so much for subscribing for 21 months. And a hearty fuck to you as well. Happy Thanksgiving, Sacrificial Toast. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to one and all. Hi, from down here in Gnome Land. We had a nice gnomey Thanksgiving. I hope your Thanksgiving was good too. If you celebrated, if you didn't celebrate, I hope your Thursday was good. I hope whatever the hell you did today was good. Or at least tolerable. Do my Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow because issues with talking to. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's great. It's just, you prolong the anticipation that much more. Carmen Sandiego, unused punny names. Yes, exactly. Not really. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Still can't deal with Rust E Hinge. Yeah, that one is particularly terrible. I mean, is that why these people turned to crime? Is because their names were like crimes against common sense? Crimes against common decency? Perhaps. I don't know that anyone ever went and profiled Carmen Sandiego's crew, but who knows? Who could say, really? All I could say is I'm gonna enjoy the last of my gin way down here. What's up, Ms. Roy? Thank you so much for subscribing to 6 months. I appreciate that. What does that button do? Huge mistake. It sends your money off into space. Which eventually gets used for Stellaris DLC. But thank you, I do appreciate it. Y'all are very generous. It feeds Amazon, yeah, that too. Not the good life-giving Amazon, the horrible dystopian corporation Amazon. But yeah, yay! Thanks for that. Space is my favorite place to live in the universe. Well, maybe someday when you're out drifting amongst the cosmos, you'll find that money that you shot off. Honestly, it'd be very funny if we had a space cam as just floating fibers. If I had any talent for animation or graphic design, I would set that up. Just like a live camera feed of $5 bills just floating out in the void. You could put that, I could put that up there somewhere in one of the corners. I had to entirely reinstall Firefox today. That was fun because it managed to entirely corrupt. Dude, I had to do that with Chrome on Tuesday. Chrome just would not open for me. I had to reinstall. Once I reinstalled it, it was fine. It found my profile again. So no harm, no foul. But it was just really weird. Close to the end of Dragon Quest IV. That's nice. That is nice. That's quite nice. I haven't played anything since we last spoke last night over a fine bout of Morrowind. As a new sub notification, Cannon shooting a bill into space. Dude. I mean, we all love our Yakuza boys, but our notifications are pretty long in the tooth, and there's actually entirely new systems that I can set up for them. If somebody made that, I would absolutely implement it as the new sub notification. Debate if I want to do the remakes post-game chapter. Yeah, I'm debating how much more Anno 2205 I want to play. I'm still really enjoying it. It's fun to sit down and play for like an hour and figure out like how to expand part of my a big chunk of my operation. But I'm sure at some point that's gonna get it's gotta get tedious or repetitive at some point, but it still hasn't. So I literally own several animation programs. Do you now? Might give it a try. I would enjoy that spice quite a bit. Several years ago, I tried to get turkey dinner at IHOP, partly because they hate Cracker Barrel. They're like, sorry, we're closing, though Google said they were 24 hours. Server said they close at 10. It was still the last 30 minutes until 10. Grab some mediocre tacos from a gas station Thanksgiving taco. But it makes a great story, an OPM Collector Boy. And think about it, like, yeah, I found in my life in those moments, because I feel like we've all had those moments. I've had, I think my 16th birthday, I didn't do anything for my 16th birthday. I went to Taco Bell and Walmart with my parents. And at the time, you're kind of like, you're sitting there, you're kind of like, oh, this sort of sucks. And then later on in life, in the futures, you look back on it, you realize like a lot of these like big moments and big dates aren't really that. They don't have to be that. And sometimes they make for pretty good stories too. So, you know, those Thanksgiving tacos might be a more important part of the fabric of your life than you think. Doing more Kingdoms Amalur, it's doing the looter thing. All of the gear my class doesn't use, I'm hitting, like I'm wielding a pool noodle in cardboard armor. Oh, that's frustrating. Fun fact, it is the 30th anniversary of the Sonic balloon float breaking during the Macy's parade and injuring the cup. This is also the 0th anniversary of the One Piece Luffy balloon getting torn open and having a sad floppy straw hat for the rest of the parade. Looking forward to celebrating that anniversary next year. 24 hours normally, perhaps not on Thanksgiving. Yeah. You have to be careful with places. Like, a lot of places have special unposted hour. Well, they post them, but like on the door. So if you're not physically present in the days leading up to it, you won't know. But yeah, a lot of places do special operating hours on holidays. Oh my god, it's so good. Yes, big moments are a social contract. It's true. Thankfully, a pill for that, Luffy. Thank you, Power Scale Macy's Day balloon float, since that never happened to Goku. Yes, yeah, we finally have conclusive proof. Who would win in a fight, Goku or Luffy? It's Goku, if they're both inflatable balloons. Would Mario pick a fight with a cop? No, therefore Sonic is better. 100% proof. Check these. He's got an ad for Ghost Trick. Nice, very nice. Also, good evening, Art Dominic. Good to see you. And Justin Brett. Good to see both of you. All cops are balloon smack. 0th anniversary of an image of a dude in a Grimace costume just kind of awkwardly staring at protesters gluing themselves to the road. That's an amazing photo. That is a truly great photo. What's up, Worst Elephant? Good to see you. No, good evening. Of course it's a good evening to you, Arcane. It's always a good evening to be an Arcane tradition. Though truly there can only be one, and it is you. And you are very special in that. I lived in Connecticut working overnight at gas stations. My first overnight shift, working on Thanksgiving, neither side of my family saved food or wanted to do it on weekend. Police officer came in, we chatted, mentioned it. 35 minutes later, he came back with a plate from the police station. Dude, that's awesome. That's very awesome. You remember that photo become the stuff of internet legend? Definitely. Definitely. Retail workers, holiday hours are our bravest heroes. Indeed. Indeed. We salute you. You poor brave souls out there. Doing the work that you really shouldn't have to, but holding down the fort. Chad, I have a proposition for all of you. Hear me out. Today I nominated Armored Core 6 for best game you suck at. How dare you accuse me of sucking at that? Even though I probably would. Almost certainly would. I knew today would be special when I woke up with the news headline of self-described gay furry hackers breached one of the biggest nuclear labs in the US and demanded begin researching IRL cat girls. A worthy initiative if ever I've heard one. Chad, I realized again I'm an adult because I bought new bed sheets. I'm excited how soft and nice they are. As a kid, I never would have appreciated this. You do kind of learn to appreciate some of the more important things in life. I'm sure it's a Russian psyop. All right, here's Manic's modest proposition. Apparently the next issue is pretty cool and the rest of the issue is Garbo. Requesting the garbage does make Oddish suffer through it, but makes us suffer through it too. Oddish mentioned that he might be able to clear this issue tonight if we don't request a bunch of Garbo. We just let him plow through this trash and reward ourselves with the goodness of the next issue. So let's break this down real quick. Cause there's a request Garbo, got it. There's a couple things going on here. One is that we're not as far into this issue as I thought. And that's because of the atypical structure of this one. Because they clustered all of the Battletoads stuff together, I mistakenly thought that we were on NES stuff. I thought we were on the final stretch, the NES games before the top 20 in the Now Playing. I was wrong about this. We're still here. Now hang on. There is a light at the end of this tunnel. This is not a foregone conclusion here. This is fucking bullshit. The Shades has no sunglasses. Here, my friend. Here. So, we are presently at the tail end of the Game Boy section. All right. After this is some other assorted sections of random games. I think in particular, Counselor's Corner. And another, I think there might be another special feature that I don't remember. After that is all the NES games aside from Battletoads and Double Dragon. And that does include Fire and Ice, which I think people are pretty interested in. After that is the usual top 20, Now Playing, Pack Watch, yada, yada, yada. So finishing tonight is kind of a toss-up. If I'm not asking you to do this. I would never ask you to do this. In fact, I'm not even subtly hinting at it. I don't necessarily want you to do this. If y'all went on absolute minimum requests, we would probably finish the issue tonight. But yeah, I don't know for sure. I'm asking that you do this. Oddish doesn't have to. I mean, you can take, yeah. You can just take it as it comes, you know? Obviously, we don't really need to play Raging Fighter. Sounds like you've got an issue, buddy. I got a whole shelf of them. After this, we can just see what pops up. There might be something interesting in Counselor's Corner. There might be something unexpected in the top 20. Who knows? There might actually be things left in this magazine to spend time on. If there aren't, if there are not, if we do get through the magazine tonight, we'll do something special on Saturday, and we'll start issue 50, which is it's a big issue, and it's a special issue. It is Nintendo Power's 50 issue anniversary. It has a big feature on Link's Awakening, which I'm actually planning something for, since we've already done a full stream of Link's Awakening. So I've got a supporting idea for that. Like a Raging Fighter, it has some kind of catchy music, like chiptune funk. Weird. I wanted to see Raging Fighter, but I'll deal with it. I mean, you certainly can if you want. Hang on one sec, chat. My younger daughter has reignited her love for the Playdate, and she's been playing it every day. And every night while I'm streaming, she comes in to give it back to me so I can charge it for her. Chiptune Funk is my favorite Bruno Mars song. Let's deal with GNOME business. Yes. GNOME dad had to deal with GNOME daughter. One of the sound peeps for it. Went on to work for the Ease franchise. No wonder. Interesting. Do it. Thank you so much for subscribing for 26 months. Much appreciated. Happy Gnomes giving, one and all. Also, I really love that I'm just kind of hidden by Majima every time somebody subscribes. That's really funny to me. Let's do like 6 seconds of Raging Fire. I think we can do that. Let's go ahead and get into it. I don't even need to read this shit. Let's just play it. GNOME problems. Truly the Majima everywhere system. We can do this. Look at this chat. Not even 30 minutes into the issue, and we're gonna play a video game. Practically unheard of around here. At least on Power Hours nights. What did I do? No. I pushed the wrong button. Nobody asked about that. Raise, yeah, there we go. All right. By the way, I found a new SNES music compilation I'm trying out tonight. I've been enjoying it so far. It's a few old favorites and a few new classics. Did you start up one of your hentai games? No. Of course not. Okay, I mean, this is kind of... That guy has sad, tiny legs. I was gonna say Gnome Smut. Dots creator. Yeah, the sound design is actually pretty solid in this so far anyway. There's a story? No way. Yes, I would like to start. Why are there, what? Why are there like 4 connected pantheons? Tau versus Vandal. Okay, whoa! Suck it, Vandal. Okay, so I'm Tau. Ow, oh god, ow. Oh god, oh lord, oh my god, okay. Holy shit. Chat, I cannot tell you how bad the controls are in this. It feels terrible to play this. Everything is so slow and awful. Oh, thank God I died. I got vandalized. Does Konami have like any actual fighters? No. I'm sorry, so like what happens now? Wait, is it like... Is there just like a... Wait, isn't this the same guy? This looks like the guy I was just playing. Also, wait, their health didn't come back. No, okay, the black part of the bar is your health. The white part is the empty part. It's like a 3v3. No, I don't think so. I think in story mode, you just like, you play as each character in sequence until one of them manages to make their way to the finale, I guess? Isn't Asuka a girl? I didn't see the portrait. Doesn't seem like it. I like the stanky leg animations. Haha, I did it. Suck it, Vandal. Which guy are you? I'm the guy who won, if you can believe it. Hashtag not how tournaments work. The different characters are lives? Maybe? It's so hard to tell. Anyway, we're gonna fight Bulk from Power Rangers now. Oh, this is the tiny leg man. This was the man with the tiny, tiny leg. Oh, ow. Because every character is all in him. 10 points for style considering OG Game Boy, minus 100 for bad gameplay. The controls are so bad, dude. Like, this is serious. Like, honestly, this is some Matt McMuscle's worst fighting game contender right here. Like, this game feels awful to play. Wait, now wait, what? Wait, how does this work? I'm playing, okay, so I'm playing Rutro, but wasn't Rutro higher on the Pantheon? Isn't Bulk challenging me for, I don't know what the hell is going on. This almost sounds like Castlevania music. Actually, this really sounds like Castlevania music. I like his advancing sweep. That's cool. Shame I'm going to fucking die. This is Rua Hokuto no Ken character. He sounds like it, doesn't he? At least put this OST on a playlist. There's a port I was gonna say doesn't do those, but he do Mortal Kombat Advance. I don't. Oh, okay, that's game over. Great. We're spared further pain, chat. That was awful. That was really, really bad. Short and sweet. I like it. Also, how was that a fucking story? There was no story there. There was no. Don't like that. Why do you like things like that? 3 guys on your left are your lives? Yeah, apparently.
I like it.
You absolute degenerates, because it's funny. As a member of the select group martial artist master's job is to protect the people of the Alpha universe. Oh god, chat. It's a multiverse game. To keep their skills honed, an annual tournament is held to crown the capital M mightiest, capital M mortal. As each fighter advances in the tournament, the competition grows fiercer. Only the strongest masters win the title. Do you have what it takes to be the best? No. No, I don't. If they're the Alpha universe, I don't want to know what the Beta universe looks like. Maybe that's where Bulk is from. What's Vegas Stakes Challenge and why do we want Otters to play it? We did Vegas Stakes last week, and I couldn't lose. The game would not let me lose all my money, and people thought it was so funny that they doom streamed it on the spot. And now we're collecting for a full playthrough of Vegas Stakes, which entails me making $1 million gambling. Let it be known I had no part in this. Each character in Raging Fighter has his or her own set of skills. Each fighter is a unique combatant in the tournament. Below you'll find a brief description of each fighter's style to help you select your favorite. 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 The meter will help you determine how the characters compare across 5 different abilities. Find the fighter match your style test. There's Tao, Vandal, Asuka. Asuka's a dude. Bulk. Miyabi is, I think, the only woman. Ruo and Shades. The action is best when 2 players link their Game Boys and challenge. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Moving on to counselors. Okay. Chat, you have the opportunity to do some really unfortunate things right now. I'm just saying. Nah, I'm good. God, I hope people are. Be strong, chat. Pass. Surely we've had enough. Prince of Persia, how do I cross the gap? So I will say one thing about all the Prince of Persia coverage they did. Because Prince of Persia is such a difficult game and has so many confusing parts. A lot of the later set pieces, like the invisible bridge, show up in places like Counselor's Corner, and it does make the game look pretty interesting. It does make it look like a pretty neat and unique game. And I was happy that I was finally able to experience all of these segments in the Xbox Live Arcade remake of it. And armed with the knowledge from these old Counselor's Corner features, I didn't have too hard of a time getting through that one. Prince of Persia is just kind of annoying, as I recall, not funny per se. I mean, the real problem with Prince of Persia is I'm not that good at it. So we just kind of end up running through the same sections of the first dungeon over and over and over again. And then Bart's Nightmare is just that writ large. I just keep playing the same horrible, inscrutable levels over and over and over again. Thanks, Twitch. I used to use my Prime sub here a second ago. Well, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it, even if Twitch doesn't. I don't expect the giant, cold, unfeeling corporation to appreciate you, but I do. Definitely an acquired taste control-wise. What is that genre called? What are Prince of Persia likes called? Prince of Persia, Out of This World, Flashback, Blackthorn. Are they cinematic platformers? Rotoscope 'em ups. I kind of love that. I love that Good Games and Kusoge were right next to each other. Oh, chat. Cinematic platform dating sims. Okay, 2 people said cinematic platformer. 3 people said cinematic platformer. I'm gonna go with that. The core design Tomb Raiders also fall into that. Remups. Rotoscope. That's so funny. Skipping ahead to Quirk and Star Trek. There's a Captain Quirk in Star Trek. How about that? Turn the page slowly. No sudden movements. Nice and easy. FB2 is apparently not doing well. What is FB2? Flashback. Oh. Star Trek. We're gonna Star Trek it. Facebook had a sequel. You wish? No, I don't actually. Quirk. I think we played Quirk a long time ago. Have we seen Star Trek on this channel? I have streamed a bit of the NES Star Trek. We've done the weird Game Boy one 2 or 3 times. We may have only done the NES Star Trek once. It is an interesting game. It is, as I understand it, a sort of reimagining of Star Trek 25th Anniversary, but it has different levels and different gameplay from the classic point-and-click adventure. Kind of a Zelda-like. Surprised we haven't Doom streamed the FMV Klingon game. I think you'd have to sell people on that. I think just a lot of people aren't aware of its existence. Oh, we're all set up. Okay, cool. Flashback 2 is apparently a trash fire. That's a shame. I like I like the original Flashback. I'm actually looking forward to getting to it in the magazine. I've gotten very far in that game on my own. Star Trek. Trekkity Trek. Trickety Trek. Yay, Kirby Superstar. I love you. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. My computer forgot how my monitors work real fast tonight. Okay. Hang on one sec. There we go. Ultra Games presents Star Trek. Can I play it? Here we go. I've been watching a lot of classic Star Trek too, so this is great. Captain, now entering Sigma Eosha system. Slow to impulse, Mr. Sulu. Aye, sir. Excuse me. Aye, sir. Oh, fuck. Look at that Spock, chat. Captain, we are encountering an area of very unstable turbulence. Space turbulence? Scan sector. Sigma Eosha is a piece of the action. Yes, it is. Sensors indicate unusual fluctuations in gravity and magnetic fields. They appear to be centered near the planet of Sigma Eosha. OG Star Trek sometimes holds up, so I'm gonna level with you. I've watched all of season 1 and almost all of season 2 of OG Star Trek. It is great. It actually holds up extremely well. I would say season 1 of Star Trek only really has one bad episode. Season 2 has more questionable episodes, but also better episodes overall. So is the disturbance. Okay. Anyway, weird space bullshit is happening. Captain, something is pulling us towards the hole. I wish that would happen to me. I'll stop, Mr. Sulu. No effect, Captain. We are still being pulled in. The gravitational field is growing exponentially. What's the bad episode and why is it Charlie X? No, the bad episode is the one... Oh God, I can't remember the name of it. The one with the crazy bearded guy who's fighting the copy of himself across dimensions. That one is just such a mess. They're burning up as it is. I don't know if I can do it. Warp 9. The field is bending space and time in our immediate location. Yeah, the last episode I watched was The Ultimate Computer. So I have two episodes left in season 2, and then I get to Spock's brain. And I am so excited. Captain, the stress from the pull is tearing the ship apart. I have to shut down the engines before they melt. Just give us a few more seconds, Mr. Scott. Yeah, that sounds about right. When you get to Spock's brain, please live chat it. I watched the animated series semi-recently. Some of it holds up well if you can get over the animation quality. I am going to watch the animated series after I finish season 3. Captain, it's gone. Lieutenant Uhura, open a hailing frequency to Starfleet. Uhura looks like she's 80 years old here. I'm trying, Captain, but there's no response. All channels are silent. Not surprising, Captain. Our navigational computer does not recognize our position. We are no longer in known space. This is awesome. Animated series of the episode with the Ringworld dude riding in his Anthro-Cat aliens, right? So I had it explained to me that the animated series actually has some extremely well-written episodes because it was like the animated series was produced during a writer's strike, and there was like some kind of deal where writers could still write for like animated series, or like everyone could do like one script for an animated series. So the producers of the animated series got some really, really good writers to work on it. So I'm really interested to see how that how that shakes out. This is actually kind of a neat version of the opening theme. But yeah, chat, I think I also owe you an apology. So I have a presence on 2 Discords. One is our GPG Discord, of course. The other is my dumb Star Wars phone game Discord. And on our dumb Star Wars phone game Discord, we have a separate channel for the dumb Star Trek phone game that I'm also playing. And I have to be honest with you, chat. I have to come clean. I have been live chatting my reactions to original series Star Trek on that Discord and not ours, and I'm very sorry. Niven straight up imported his Kazinti cat aliens to Trek. Oh, that's cool. Captain, now wait, are we? Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, we gotta skip through this. All right, because that actually just got us to the main menu. Why by presence meant? I don't mean that I exist there. I mean active on it. I'm active on the GPG Discord. I'm active on the Star Wars game Discord. I'm not active on any other Discord. Just those 2. Captain's log, stardate 2831.3. While investigating the strange gravitational... God damn it. The Enterprise was caught in a dimensional gate, unable to break free from his intense gravitational field. We were transported far away into the uncharted reaches of space. Now we have to find our way back home, wherever that may be. Scotty, damage report. The mains are shut down. We're running on backup power right now. Why can't we engage the warp engines? The strain on the engines fused all our dilithium crystals. I cannot return power until we replenish our supplies. Looking at, they got like a bunch of full-on novelists and writers who worked on some pretty solid stuff for that era. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And based on our current fuel consumption, our bar decay 2 hours. 1 episode won an Emmy. Damn. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Thank you, Mr. Spock. Doesn't anybody have any good news for me? No, Captain. Perhaps, Captain. Sensor scans indicate a deposit of dilithium crystals on the planet's surface. Time to get the pickaxe and break up the dilithium again. Have Dr. McQuay meet us in the transporter room. We've got to find those crystals before it's too late. Captain, our most recent sensor report revealed a large deposit of dilithium under a very unusual structure. Excellent pronunciation of sensors. Structure? It appears to be manually constructed and similar to the Aztec pyramids of ancient Earth. This is completely normal for original series Star Trek. We apparently found the Aztec planet, as opposed to the gangster planet, or the Roman planet, or the other Roman planet. Insufficient data at this moment. However, it is generating a lot of energy. Energize. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. You got to do the sliders, chat. Or the Nazi planet. Oh God, I just watched the Nazi planet episode. Jesus Christ. That was a bit of an uncomfortable watch. I love these gormless sprites on the Energizer. that should be his official officer title, Energizer. Tricorder readings reveal a large structure about 157.03 meters to the north. Readings also show a human settlement to the south. I think we need to go south. I think that's, if I remember this correctly, that's what we need. Oh God, oh Jesus. Ah, here we go. We need to tricord this shit. It's a very interesting plant, Jim. Shall I take a sample of it? Okay, I do have to say, after watching 2/3 of OG Star Trek, McCoy is by far my favorite character. Like, McCoy, OG series McCoy is an absolute gem. And I didn't really understand that with my background in Star Trek, because I had never really watched the original series, but I watched all of the films, Star Trek 1 through 6. And McCoy is like really extra cranky and crotchety in those. So I didn't really appreciate how much of a gem he was until I started watching the original series. Look, if we haven't discovered duplicate Earth out here in space, is it even TOS? No, it isn't. It really isn't. So the music in this is really jank. It's also kind of accurate to the Star Trek soundtracks I remember for the original series. It's not too far. It's not pleasant, but it's not too far off. What happens between the two extremes of the slider? You're either teleported or not. Okay, strange organisms in the beam are not unheard of. TOS's crankiness and tone down. I remember him being like the most emotionally great. Yes, he absolutely is. McCoy is like the one. You'd think it would be Spock, but McCoy's the one who's like never really confused about anything. He always knows exactly what he feels about everything, even if he's wrong. He is like full-throated about his support or his opposition to things, and is really refreshing. Also, the relationship between him and Spock is adorable. Like, they get along so well, the way they pick on each other. Spock is a catty bitch in the original series, and it's great. It's super fun. Scotty was always your favorite? It was very interesting to me in the first season. Star Trek is not what you think. Star Trek is not what you think of Star Trek as. It was actually much more of like an ensemble show. It was Kirk at the center, but episodes would focus on they would focus on Spock, or they'd focus on like Yeoman Rand, or they'd focus on Nurse Chapel, or they'd focus on some like unnamed some ensign you don't even remember the name of. They didn't you can see as the show goes on that they start focusing more and more on the characters that people are really interested in. Spock starts to feature more and more frequently in each episode as it goes on. McCoy starts to be more of a presence. Scotty in season 2 gets more and more and more to do. And it's really, really nice. Cannot wait to see how they interpret McCoy in Strange New Worlds. I'm really wondering with Strange New Worlds if they're actually going to put together the entire like Kirk Enterprise crew, and we'll be able to see the transition from Pike's Enterprise to Kirk's Enterprise. I mean, considering the folks they've got already, you know, they've got a fantastic Kirk, they've got a fantastic Spock. They seem to have a solid Scotty now as of the end of season 2. So yeah, I'm wondering if they're just gonna roll on and do some like untold stories of Kirk's Enterprise. OG Star Trek was meant to be a Western wagon train show, but in space, yeah. Early sci-fi TV, I need to get back to Kamen Rider. I've been enjoying it so far. Kind of fun to see it going from dark, gritty series with artsy stuff and gore to more where you expect. Space Cat, stay away from the bloodworms in the dark forest. Okay, cool, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Also, I gotta say, these sprites, they look barefoot. They look like they're either barefoot or they're wearing Birkenstocks. Beware of the swamp beast. Thanks. There's a lot of cats on this planet. Carl Urban was, yeah, I will say, whatever you think of the J.J. Abrams Trek movies, they got a really solid cast for it. I thought Chris Pine was a great Kirk. I thought Carl Urban was a great McCoy. Carl Urban's Da Bomb, I was glad to see him get appreciated. Yes, absolutely. Deadly spirits guard the temple. This guy is just wilding out over here. He seems to be performing a ritual dance, Captain. Simon Pegg was a great Scotty, yep. All this is true. Beware of the swamp beast. I feel like I think there's somebody in this village we need to talk to. One episode comment writer, especially this incredibly artsy shot of a monster being defeated, portrayed as cutting to a strand of beads, creepily unwinding themselves with weird sounds and cutting back. That's cool. You cannot pet a cat. You cannot pet a cat. You cannot tricord a cat. Hey, look, it's Dulcim. I'm pretty sure I made that joke the last time we played this game, but that was months ago, so fuck you. I see you have brought a shooting plant. Place it in the fire. Okay. Do I need to, like, menu this shit? Use item. Plant. It's okay, we know you only have 3 jokes. We don't judge it anymore. I mean, we have the recorded proof. Take the jar of repellent below the fire pit. As long as you keep it, no bloodworm will harm you. Well, good. Did I get it? Did you? Ah, here we go. We gotta tricord it. Shall I add the repellent to our inventory, sir? Yes, obviously. I feel like we're accumulating the Kirk crew, and I'm exceptionally excited about the inevitable sword fight between Sulu and Ortegas. So yeah, who do we okay, we still need, who do we still need? Oh yeah, of course we have Uhura. We really just need Sulu. Wait, hang on, is it just Sulu we're missing? Because Chekhov wasn't until season 2 of the original series, so I mean, it's certainly possible we'll see him in Strange New World, but it's not requested. It's not required. Sulu and McCoy, okay. Speak for yourself, I still judge him a lot. You just didn't won't matter until later, like his gun. Yeah, I can't wait for Strange New Worlds to come back. I love Strange New Worlds. And also, I'm just having a grand old time watching old Trek. Like, I'm having a great time watching the original series. I'm excited to get to the animated series. I'm excited to get to Next Generation, because I think I've only ever seen like half of that series. Watching the Joan movie series in order is not bad. That's a director who has like 3 tricks to last him 6 movies. Ow. Stupid plant. Yeah, this is a good example of, I feel like the soundtrack here may be accurate. Ow. I feel like the soundtrack here may be accurate to OG Trek, but it doesn't sound good. Could get Yeoman Rand to be cool to elevate that character like they did with the Chapel. I mean, I was shocked to discover in season 1 of the original series just how much screen time Yeoman Rand got. Like, she was in like every episode, and she was more prominent than Sulu, more prominent than Uhura. Some episodes she got more lines than McCoy. Composer really likes like 4 notes. Who the hey is Yeoman Rand? Yeoman Rand is a blonde lady with a beehive hairdo who was very prominent on original series Star Trek for most of the first season. The yeoman is the person on the bridge who just kind of like carts stuff around. You know, those pads that everybody has to sign and stuff. Like, that was her job. But yeomen don't eat those. Doesn't sound good as a late contender for understatement of the year. I was gonna go crazy if you hadn't gone out of that village. Oh, we found the temple. Okay, good. We found a temple. Yeoman Heyman. And then, yeah, like by the end of season 1, she just vanishes. She just ceases to exist. It's kind of a shame. It's a pretty fun character. Tricord it. It appears to be an alien metal of some kind, an alloy resistant to probe. Readings cannot measure its age properly. There is also an indented hole in the middle of it. Perhaps it is a keyhole. Well, that means we need a key, god damn it. Also, it's really funny, like, right at the beginning of season 2 of the original series, they stick Chekhov, like, front and center. Like, all the other characters in Star Trek kind of had to, like, earn their attentions. Someone just attacked me. Like, everyone else had to kind of earn the attention they got. Like, once the showrunners saw how popular characters like McCoy and Scotty were, they started getting a lot more screen time. But Chekhov, they just shove him in front of the camera, give him a whole bunch of lines, make him the comedy relief in a lot of scenes. Yeoman is like a secretary, kinda, yeah. Okay, so we need a key, huh? Did I miss some path somewhere? This is why we didn't end up playing this game for very long. Did we run out of stuff? Do we not have our item? We still have our repellent. Naval rank that only deals with administrative work. Ah, okay. Don't ever get there because it's so late. I can't wait for you to get right to the end of the Nintendo Power Wii era and start playing batshit insane Cabela games the devs gave up making sense. Maybe more action horror games. I've heard a bit about those. I've heard a bit about how crazy those can get. The OG Chekhov, like the actor who played who portrayed the movie Chekhov. I think this is where we need to be. I mean, Walter Koenig seems like a pretty cool guy. He was on Babylon 5 after all, as a villain, and he was really good on that. Cool music, bro. Oh god. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. Set phasers to full effect. Oh, there we go. Gentlemen? Can we? Oh god, oh shit. Oh god, McCoy died. Spock died, McCoy died. You know what? I think this is fine. I think we can actually never mind. The captain is gravely injured, returning to Enterprise. Oh, okay. Loving this variety of green shades here. So this is kind of neat. When you're on the Enterprise, you can actually go around to the different stations and do different things. I think. Maybe not. Oh, I guess maybe you have to do it from here. Mr. Sulu, status report. Our orbit is in slow decay, sir. You have more of an appreciation for this now that you've been deep in the weeds of the original series? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's still a very rough game. I can't in good conscience call this a good game. It's kind of a pain in the ass to play, and it controls like ass, too. I am very interested in playing Star Trek 25th Anniversary. I did pick that up. I picked up 25th Anniversary and Judgment Rights from GOG. So we can play those in the future. Our orbit is in slow decay, sir. We really should have lost more. Anyway, let's get back to the magazine, shall we? Hang on, I'm gonna need to rearrange all my shit since my computer forgot how streaming works. Hold, please. Hold while I rearrange my life. I did not grab Starfleet Academy. The anniversary is rather good, as memory serves. It is spoken about with some degree of reverence and respect. Rebecca Heineman did the audio driver for this. Legit legend. One of the first openly trans game devs. Won one of the first, if not the first ever official video game tournament in the US. Made the Bard's Tale. Very cool. Very, very cool. Anyway, so yeah, this is about solving puzzles in the frozen colony on Lekithos and in the print shop in Eosha. That's never gonna happen. We're never gonna do that. So moving on to, wow, a step-by-step guide to Destiny of an Emperor, a Counselor's Corner extra. This month we've expanded Counselor's Corner to include a bare-bones step-by-step guide that will walk you through Destiny of an Emperor, one of the more challenging role-playing games produced for the NES. Capcom based the game on actual events that took place in China during the tumultuous 2nd century, known as the later Han era, and retained the real names of the Chinese warlords involved in the power struggle. The people at that time were plagued by a ruthless band called the Yellow Scarves. 3 warlords answered the people's cries for help and set out to restore peace in China. God, Chad, I'm gonna miss my Jin so much when it is finally gone. Strategically dodging is actually based on manga based on that. Details. She also got caught holding the bag of had to make 3DO Doom. The story I love is the guy who made, I think, SNES Doom. Actually, I'm mildly curious about Destiny of an Emperor. Playing this would be an undertaking. I mean, you can see here from this walkthrough. Oh God. It's a 31-step walkthrough. And I know some of the stuff you do is kind of hard to understand. I remember from previous Counselor's Corners, some of the steps in this are really, really weird. Kinda wanna try it because I like weird, insane Dragon Quest clones. There's something... Yeah, some of this stuff is really crazy. Like step 19 over here. Travel beyond Shu and Shu Village to reach Fushui. Once there, rescue Liu Zhang from the prison, which you enter by way of the throne room's upper right door. To free him, stand next to the door, face up, and push until the door breaks open. If it doesn't open with the leader you've selected, try using one of your other generals who may be in stronger condition. So you just have to mash on a door with one of your generals and hope it opens. Number 16, visit the following places in the order listed: Yi Ji's house, Ma Shu's house, Zhuge Liang's house, Ma Liang's house, Wu Ling, Changsha, and Guiyang. At Guiyang, Zhao Fan will ask you to rest. Tell him no until he fights you. Isn't that Quest for Glory? Quest for Glory was we had to just try the door until the door made us strong enough to open the door. Yeah, there's some goofy shit in this. Step 11, travel north from Nanyang until you encounter Yuan Shao. You cannot defeat him at this point. After you're defeated, try going north again. This time you'll make it. Go north and get cutscene defeated, then go north again and you'll be fine. I can totally understand why they decided to put a step-by-step guide to this game in here. While you were partying, I studied the door. I'm reminded about people got into legit fights over trying to be courteous and pay at a restaurant meals. No, No, I'm paying. No, I'm paying. No, I'm paying. And then RPG fight music starts. All right, anyway. Oh, good. It's Nestor's Adventures. This is exactly what I wanted. Batman returns. Superior competition grows fierce. When the bat and the cat fall flat, it's time for real super guy. Random access man. Hooray. Random access man, obnoxious vidiot by day. Vidiot. Remember when people tried to make the term vidiot a thing? Becomes a crime-stomping crusader where he runs out of quarters. He can do anything he's told, but can only remember one thing at a time. Do cape attack. Don't listen to Batman. Use the cape. Use the cape to listen. Use the cape to listen. Bleh. He's so silly. I saw Nestor and immediately thought kill it. Reminds me of how bad Ultimate 2's bullshit got if you have to rescue some random dude from a prison who says, now claim your treasure, and this means you have to go to a totally different planet. Talk to a man who says, I'm an old man, use unlisted the manual, give command to give him a very exact amount of gold. This means that the sword you need to beat the fucking game will just show up unprompted in your inventory. Amazing. Isn't that based on Three Kingdoms? It might have been less inscrutable if you already knew who the characters were and what their deals were. Possibly, but some of the game mechanics, like just pushing on a door until it gives, is kind of... I'm not sure anything would really help with that. Power puzzlers. Okay, so it's not a breakdown of puzzle games, chat. It's just a bunch of word puzzles. All the answers can be found in this month issue of Nintendo Power. Whose cookie? Yoshi's cookie. The star of page 82. Nestor. What game is number 11 on the Super NES Top 20? I don't know. Where do you start in Destiny of an Emperor? Lusang. What is the volume number of the next issue of Nintendo Power? 50. What is the name of Fox McCloud's spaceship? R-Wing. Which Star Fox character is a natural flyer? Falco. Whose world do the Battletoads visit in their Game Boy adventure? Ragnarok's. Who has the best Super Mario Kart time on Donut Plains? I don't care. Who is the fastest fighter in Raging Fighter? I super don't care. What are Rash, Pimple, and Zitz in the bad game? What is the sound test password for On the Ball? Who cares? Super NES is 32,000 of these. Colors. What is the type of the Super NES accessories article? I forget. Whatever. Great question. Where do you start in Destiny of an Emperor? So much to go into. Flippy. 32,000 gigashits. Capcom actually did 4 games based on that manga. 2 JRPGs and 2 brawlers, respectively, being Destiny and Emperor 1 and 2. Dynasty Wars and Warriors of Fate. Interesting. Okay. Pretty cool. So apparently this puzzle gives you a code for Super Mario Kart, which allows you to select the special cup tracks in the time trials. That's kind of neat. Fire and Rice? No, not quite. Fire and Ice. Rash, Pimple, and Zitz skin conditions. Hot and cool. This month, Tecmo follows up an old favorite, Solomon's Key, with a compelling new puzzle game for the NES. The story is the same old thing. Young adventurer sets out to save people from an evil sorcerer. Yada, 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 yada. The choices of this game, the hero's only weapon is a wand that creates blocks of ice. Fire and spice. Fire is nice. Chill out. The evil sorcerer is destroying Cool Mint Island, home of the winter fairies, by slowly melting it with small flames. Dana, the young wizard sent to save the day, can put the fires out by making blocks of ice and either shoving or dropping them onto the flames. So as an example, put 3 cubes together, remove the one in the center, push the left one onto the flame, and climb back up using the other. Cool Mint Island has 9 locations. Make your own cool rooms. The game has a way cool edit mode. Lets you make up your own puzzles. Solvable or not. Nice. Mario Maker before Mario Maker. I did like, and back in the day, I can't think of many puzzle games that do this now, but I always appreciate old puzzle games that let you make your own puzzles. That was really, really cool. Imagine like if the Zachtronics game, I've only played a few Zachtronics, and the ones I played didn't let you do this. But imagine if the Zachtronics games let you make your own puzzles in those. How cool would that be? I wish we had modern puzzle games that did that with our era of internet sharing. Oh god, yeah. Every puzzle game could be like Mario Maker. It'd be really cool. So they give you some breakdowns of specific rooms, room 17, room 27. Oh, they did a really cool thing here. NP Originals, you won't see the rooms shown below in your regular game. They're ones we designed to try and stump you. Recreate them using the edit mode in your own game and see if you can come up with a solution. This is really cool. Nintendo Power gave you 3 levels of their own design for you to try. That's pretty neat. Room 6572768387. Cool Mint chills out. Just because you cool things down on the surface of Cool Mint Island doesn't mean you can chill. After you finish the 9th level, level 10 bursts out to open a whole new region that's red hot. Dana's magic wand will have their work cut out for him. Apparently, if you beat the game, there's a code that gives you like 50 more rooms to do. Remember a Flash puzzle game that a level creator with levels you share as conveniently long text files and the comments on Newgrounds were just filled with peeps' levels? Yeah, it's that kind of thing is super cool, and you can get really neat communities going around stuff like that. There really should be more games like that. I keep wanting to get into that Super Dungeon Maker game that I've shown y'all a couple times. With it's like Chicken Link, and you basically make your own Zelda dungeons. I kind of want to spend some time with that. But I'm always doing something else, chat. I'm a busy guy. I'm a busy man. At least I claimed it. Wow, this song is from Mr. Nuts. Chicken Link, clink. Once upon a time, an island got set the fuck on fire. Cool Mint Island, Peaceful Island, whatever. Push start. WarioWare DIY was cool as hell. I don't think I ever played that one. Where to begin from? Beginnings. Start from the beginning. World 1. Okay, so each world has 9 levels and a boss or something. I'm sorry, can I just... Wait. Can I just choose? Whoa, you can just choose? Oh my god, you can just choose to do whatever level you want in this game? I didn't realize that. Well, let's start at the beginning because I'm an idiot. Cool Mint Island, Sister Kingdom, Cool Ranch Plains. I'm a genius, chat. Absolutely indomitable intellect. God, the animation in this is really nice. WarioWare game on DS where it did have a full WarioWare game. It let you make your own levels, music, and little Yonkoma manga and share them online. That's neat. It's really neat. It's nice that these first couple of levels don't require you to use your wand. They just give you all the ice you need to get started. I think we talked about this the last time I streamed this game, but this does a really good, really good job of tutorializing you right from the start. With some really fun levels, honestly. Also had a WiiWare version where you could save download levels, your Wii or download levels from there and transfer them to your DS. What on earth is this? It's a puzzle game called Fire and Ice. We are a little magic-y man who's making and taking ice blocks in order to get rid of these fires or burning up his cool-ass island. Apparently the sequel of Solomon's Key, another game I never played. I feel like I never... Did I ever figure out how to... Wait, I think I... Hang on. Oops. I landed on the fire and died. You know what I think you're supposed to do? Maybe. Is this. Oh my god, Chad, I finally figured it out. Oh, that's fine. I like how he's more than 1 square tall. So when he gets pressed up into the ceiling, he has to like squish his little self down. You said that last time too. I say a lot of things, okay? But I'm getting there. Love little character traits like that in games. I do too. I definitely do too. Ha 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 ha. What is this? Holy, what the hell? What am I doing? Ha ha ha! Don't laugh at my hat. Can you get out of my labyrinth? Oh wait, I think I remember this now. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, we got like a timed thing going on here. So this is kind of what passes for like a boss level in this. Grrr! Don't dare to think you have beaten me. Fuck off. Ice Rock Island clear. Continue the story.
I like it.
I like it too. Can I take the concept for boss fights? It gives a new challenge without breaking the gameplay style. Agreed, it's nice. But part of what separates your good retro gaming characters and your greats are just level silly character traits. Yeah, defo. Oh, look at these guys. These little weirdos. Senior moment here, what's the plan for Friday night? Probably Weird Old Wheel. Probably. I didn't think this all the way through, did it? Said before you couldn't remember, that's fine. No worries on that. I say lots of things after all. Whee! Huzzah! It wasn't E, wasn't it? Can I shove? Okay, I can't shove big blocks like that. Only single blocks. Yeah. A particularly kind of weird old wheel. I am thinking probably PlayStation 1. Looking at the spreadsheet, that is there's still a number of PS1 games I haven't gotten to yet. And that's also one of the easiest kinds for me to set up. So, oh, I screwed myself, didn't I? I messed that up because you can only make blocks below you. Let's try that again. You fucked it. Oh wait, I need to get this guy too. Before I forget. This should do it. Boom! Look at me go. This game is also on Nintendo Switch Online. Nice! Good to know that modern folks can actually play this game. So the fairy emoji guy with all your heart. He's great, isn't he? He is an all-timer. Right, the bass sound of this is genuinely convincing as hell for NES. It is nice, isn't it? Chat, I'm really starting to like this game. I think it's finally clicking for me. It's really enjoyable. I think the last couple of times I played it, I didn't really get what I was doing. I didn't have the right mindset for it. Recently saying I wanted a puzzle platformer? Yeah, I really am in the mood for it. And I think this is scratching an itch that I haven't really been acknowledging. Goodbye, Jin. I'll miss you. Oh, I'll miss you so much. Certainly a very bouncy sprite, quite jaunty. Jaunty is rip Jin. Rip to a real one. Okay, now this is interesting. Because there's not really, like... Okay, wait. I think I got it. That's the moment I love, chat. I love the wait, I've got it moment. That really makes... That makes puzzle games for me. More familiar with the first Alden's Key, if you ask me, these games hold up wonderfully. This one definitely does. This is a load of fun. This is... Ah, shit. Yeah, I screwed myself on that. Okay. Best part of a puzzle game, chasing the aha moment? Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm a dumbass. That's what it was. I just needed to delete that. Boom, there we go. fun. This is really fun. I like this.
I like it. Okay, if I fill all of this in, I have to get this right. Surely. Okay, hang on. I think I got it. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, because you can't get back out of this pit because of the game's mechanics, but you can get back out of the other one if you plan ahead. Ah, it's so gratifying. This one, what makes this one fun is there's a lot of planning ahead. Just sprite artist captured the bounciness of fire. Yes, I appreciate that too. That is really quite nice. Oh my goodness, this is super fun. All right, what's this boss level gonna be like? That gateway is horrifying though. It's like, get in my mouth. What the hell? Try out my maze. How do you keep falling for this? Oh shit. Okay. Oh boy. Ah! We got again. How's this one gonna work? Shit. No, that's not gonna work. You can't get elevation in this game. You have to plan ahead for everything. This is tricky. Oh wait. Okay. almost had that. Shit. Plans of Mice and Men. Nope, that's not gonna work either. Fuck. He dodges the fire. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I should be doing that. That's the smart way to do it. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. I had that shit. I just walked too far. No, I had it too. Gone and thrown it all away. Oh, shit. Got ahead of myself. I need to make the whole ice bar first. God, I had that too. Man, I'm such a dumbass. Hey, there we go, finally. Arg, I'm freezing goo. Oh, wow. Huzzah, cobalt mine clear. I had to build cobalt mines in Anno 2205. Used them to build construction bots. All right, chat. I gotta get out of this before I try to play it for the entire night and just fry my brain. But that was super fun. I killed the dinosaurs, the Ice Mage. Yeah, chat, if you're ever inclined. Cobalt, I thought it was the kobold mines. I mean, in some mythologies, maybe you do mine kobolds. I mean, in the Lord of the Rings, they had to mine orcs, which I always thought was really, really cool. I thought that was a really, really neat feature. But important note, I mean, we sometimes talk about, you know, doing full playthroughs from the stuff we find in the magazines. Full playthroughs of puzzle games, especially when I'm in the mood for puzzle games, are entirely possible. To same entomology. Oh, Christ. Speaking of ice. Speaking of ice. You know what? I should do that. Okay. I just realized something. Okay, cool. Anyway. NES Hockey Havoc. Looking for a way to cool off in the middle of a long, hot summer? No, it's November, you fucks. Why not check out a cool new hockey game for the Nintendo Entertainment System? 2 new releases, Pro Sport Hockey from Jaleco and Hit the Ice from Taito. You can offer different views. The sport of hockey provides something for everyone. Pro Sport Hockey is real hockey and real hits. Players of Pro Sport Hockey not only have real names, are modeled realistically and fairly realistic, extremely. If we're talking about the Nintendo Entertainment System from 1987 or whatever, realism is the first thing that comes to mind. The overwhelming realism of this system is what really gets me about it. And then Hit the Ice. Oh, this is the game that has a little quest mode that we were screwing around with the other day. 1983 is when it came out in Japan. I thought it came out in the US in 1987. I know that because I am the same age as Mario. But Mario didn't necessarily make it here the same year. And of course, the Genesis Turbo Graphics, absolutely not. The hardware is still from 1983. Yes, but I don't give a shit. This is important. You need to keep that in mind, that I might just not give a shit. Oh god, they're trying to push the NES satellite with this. This of course being the infrared multi-tap. The infamous infrared multi-tap. An ice hockey role-playing game. Incredible as it may sound, that is one way to describe Hit the Ice. The game seems to be loosely based on the arcade game of the same name with an added RPG-type map. Your team, which consists of 2 players and a goalie, travel around the world challenging other hockey teams in quest to win the Video Hockey League Cup. Yes, no, yeah, it was such a bad idea. Like, why suffer through horrible input latency and dropped inputs alone when you could subject up to 3 of your friends to it as well? Yes, this is the sports RPG we looked at last time, and it was never released. Which is a damn shame, because it's a neat idea. I mean, it wasn't exactly enthralling gameplay, but conceptually, I mean, I feel like it's taken decades for indie gaming to kind of fill the gap that this left. I mean, just imagine, for just a second, chat, just imagine if this game had come out and it had been a huge hit, and all of our sports games since had like heavy RPG elements to them. How cool would that have been? An unreleased game gets a full write-up. That happens every so often in Nintendo Power. They will get a preview copy, like a completed preview copy from the developer, and they'll go ahead and write their feature on it. But then due to delays or licensing issues or whatever, the game doesn't come out for months or may not ever come out at all. Or like a Madden RPG yearly versions of them. I will say that the Madden games over time did start to develop more and more RPG elements. Like the one that I played, Jesus Christ, I guess it would have been Madden. It would have had to be like Madden 2006 or 2007 or something. The players you recruited in the story mode had their own like RPG stats and perks that you had to manage. So it's honestly not too much of a jump. All you really need to do is add an overworld and random battles, and you've got a full-on football RPG there. And football is also already turn-based. You do franchise mode, you can build up stats on your team. Yeah. Honestly, football games aren't that far from RPGs to begin with. Oh my God, there's a story mode. Well, there's always all of the Madden games for the last decade or so have had like a franchise mode where you basically run the business. Like you manage the football team, you run the business. I think some of them get super granular with you being able to set like ticket prices and concession prices, decide what kind of merch you want to do, sign licensing deals and stuff. Yeah, the story is basically play football, but they go into depth on the mechanics of it at least. Mad and hungry is one of your teammates. To win the game, you'll have to defeat me, John Madden. By doing more damage to me than I do to you, you will defeat me. You also design your own stadium at one point? That's pretty awesome. That's really cool. I have no idea what Modern Madden has. From what I've heard, it's just a gacha game now. Yeah. You can also go the football manager route. Where it's mostly spreadsheets and stuff, but still you're managing a team and their stats and their needs and all that stuff. John Madden Football X-Arc. I think of sports, I think of basketball. I think the first thing that comes to me when I think of sports is baseball. I was at EA when NFL Football Manager was being tested. It's a goddamn nightmare to test. Oh, I could imagine. I didn't say basketball, I said basketball. Okay. Plateau's Madden star player is Warmack. Yeah, but he only has a 1 in 64 chance of being put on the field. Nerd humor, I love it. We were curious about this, chat. Nestor's Father's Day Challenge. What the God Christ hell is this? What the living fuck is this? Instead of getting your dad another crummy old paisley tie for Father's Day this year, how about opting for a little quality time together? Challenge him to a video game contest. Everyone knows that fathers are just big kids. This is true. This gesture's sure to please. It's more of a guaranteed victory because everyone also knows that parents just don't understand this newfangled video technology. Or do they? Find out you can challenge everyone in your family. Pick 6 excellent 2-player games that are great for challenging other players on, but they haven't played the game before. Let them read this review. These tips are geared towards a non-video file. Studying them may help to even the odds. Video file, of course, refers to anyone who achieves sexual arousal from video games. Everybody knows that. Anyway, you are requesting a zoom in on Nestor's dear old dad here. Well, there you go. Never mind, I zoomed in myself and I'm terrified. I don't know if I'm more terrified, but like, it honestly looks like Nestor is his dad and like his son is this weird, like flat-faced mutant. There go DOA player. There's also a comic in the lower corner here. Let me show you. Can you shoot? I've been cannon threes all afternoon. Sure, Pops, give me that ball. Oh, I can't believe you went for the fake. So wish. Some weird time travel shenanigans going on. Let me tell you, of all the things on this earth that I do not want to know the deep lore of, Nestor's genealogy is chief among them. Like, please just don't even. Nestor gets pain from the song I Am My Own Crime. Anyway, chat, let's scoot through this feature before we inflict any further pain on ourselves. Nestor also had a child in the later Nintendo Power. She's great. Can't wait to get to that. Can't wait to get to the point where we establish that Nestor canonically fucks. It's exactly what I've been waiting my entire life for. Tecmo Super Bowl, Tecmo NBA Basketball, Dr. Mario. Oh, I got the fever. I've got just what you need. Zoinks! And then over here on the Rampart side, I'm confident that I'll humble your armies, confident as unbecoming of such a lowly warrior. Thouest castles shall fall, to battle then, Sir Nestor. And then it says Ching. Doesn't say Zoinks, it says Zoiks. Oh, it does say Zoiks. It's one of those things that your brain just tends to autocomplete. Oh, God. Fuckster. And the last set is Ivan Iron Man Stewart Super Off-Road. This off-road driving stuff is great. Watch out for that. Help! Amazing. And the Chess Master. Nestor, my boy, would you move that chair over here? Sure, Pops. How about moving that table over there? Not a problem. Check. Nestor's father is just as much of a dick as he is. Thine verbiage art tragic, sirrah. Get punked, idiot. You should have known when you entered my checkerboard domain, also known as the featureless kitchen, I guess. Whatever, man. Moving on. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're in luck, chat. I'm covering up the Hulkster up here in the corner. Are you ready to rumble? Next up with the Superstar, it's SummerSlam. Go ringside, win trip to the WWF SummerSlam. Be king of the ring. Challenge Superstar backstage matches on WWF Royal Rumble. Take over WWF Royal Rumble Game Pack, Cumberland's Legend. WWF Superstar rumbling in the SummerSlam. Take turns to find out the winner of me. Overcooked hot dog that is Hulk Hogan. Even, see, I can behold his terrible visage here, and even then, yeah, that's extremely accurate. Don't ever fucking do that again. I do not understand your request. Hang out with LL Cool J or Master Roddy Piper or even Graveyard Guy. Good old Graveyard Guy. By the way, what the fuck is Macho Man wearing here? Put on the glasses. Yes. What is Macho Man wearing? Yes. All right, so grand prize, you get to go to SummerSlam, go backstage, and play video games with sweaty wrestlers. That's cool. Second prize, 5 winners get the WWF Royal Rumble game pack for Super NES, and genuine WWF turnbuckles signed by the WWF superstars. That seems kind of neat. That seems like a kind of cool collectible for a wrestling fan. And then third prize, as always, 50 winners get a fucking t-shirt. I entered the players poll contest and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Macho Man was such a good promo. I mean, the dude understood the assignment, certainly. The dude understood what he was there for. And he gave 110%. The cream of the crop, so to speak. Charisma and delivery. I don't even need to click on that. I know exactly what you linked. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm so sorry. What did you do? What is this? What's happening? What did you do, or what are you about to do? Have you done it yet, or are you going to do it? What do I have to blame on you? What do I have to lay at your feet? I don't understand. Moving on. Hey, you made it to the top 20. How about that? It's in the feedback channel in the Discord. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to take a look at this. What is this? Would am be this? What am I looking at here? Oh no! No! No. God damn it. Oh, thanks, I hate it. The big news this month, The Legend of Zelda. Link is taking the top spot on the Super NES chart and the second spot on the NES chart. Game Boy Adventure is already climbing up the charts based on pro votes and players' anticipation. There may be a Zelda sweep in the future. So let's see here. Let's run through this real quick. What do we got? Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past leads this month by a narrow margin, but it did manage to beat out Super Street Fighter 2. Not Super Street Fighter, I misspoke. We are not there yet, chat, but we soon enough shall be. Street Fighter 2, Super Mario Kart, Star Fox, and NCAA Basketball make the top 5. Then we got Final Fantasy 2, Mario Paint, Super Star Wars, NHLPA Hockey 93, Super Mario World, SimCity, TMNT 4, Batman Returns, Spider-Man the X-Men, Contra 3, Bulls vs. Blazers, Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse, fucking Roadrunner is still here somehow, Equinox, and King Arthur's World in 20th. Color me shocked that anybody else other than me played this fucking game. Unbelievable. Oh, Dave going for the deep cut here. All right. I think Super Street Fighter 2 is not the next Street Fighter 2. I think it's SF2 Turbo. I think you're right. Because Super is when they added the additional characters, right? Like Cammy and T-Hawk. Turbo was when they added speed controls and the ability to mirror match. Super is where they inexplicably made it slow again. Super is when you can play as the bosses. Okay. So, when did they add the 4 additional characters? Was that Championship Edition then? Oh, Super is with, okay, Super is, okay. I forgot there was a dream to make Oddish smaller. Hello, hi. Welcome to the Gnome stream. I'm thankful for gnoming. The bosses were Championship, aka Street Fighter 2 Dash. Okay. Well, we'll see all this for ourselves when we actually get to them. Because I can't imagine there's going to be a Street Fighter that comes up that doesn't get requested. Love that Tetris is still in the top 10 for GB games. How bad does your game have to be that's losing to Falling Tetronymous? I mean, Tetris had crazy, lasting appeal, though. I mean, Tetris is kind of the video game in a lot of ways. There are people out there that still list Tetris as their favorite game of all time, and I can appreciate that. It's certainly not mine, but I understand the simple pleasure of it. Has Oddish played King Arthur's World? Oh, Tradon. Oh, Tradon. I took a swing at a full playthrough of King Arthur's World about an issue ago. And what a fucking adventure that was. Technically, we beat it. Though we beat it by looking up a code for the final level and then just mashing our face through it. Because the Cloud Kingdoms are about some bullshit. That was a good playthrough. I mean, look, full disclosure. I love King Arthur's World. I'm a big fan of King Arthur's World. Very specifically, I'm a big fan of the real world levels of King Arthur's World. The tutorial levels, and then the 4 real world campaign levels. I appreciate the goblin levels slightly more than I used to. But they still got some bullshit in them, especially the teleporting frog. I will never be okay with the teleporting frogs ever. But the Cloud Kingdoms just kill that game. The Cloud Kingdoms are just agony. This is 2023 and we all know what Tetris is. That alone should tell you something. That's a good point. That's a good point. Championship is Sega, Dash is arcade, and Turbo is SNES. There's a Hyper Fighting for arcade. I'm not sure that's entirely accurate. Hang on a sec. You want to do an RPG. So y'all are pretty dead set on not finishing this issue tonight, huh? We were making pretty good time there for a while. I mean, I think it's just now playing after this, but I guess the allure of the top 20 is too great for y'all. Sega was Special Champion Edition. So yeah, in my archives at least, I have Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and Super Street Fighter 2. Wish Batman Forever was on screen. Look, Bar's Nightmare was on screen. Nobody picked it. You're getting off light. I mean, y'all are not picking bad games. I mean, Final Fantasy 2 is great, and I mean, I think Equinox is an interesting game. I can't do a full playthrough of it. It's too agonizing for that, but I wish I could. Anyway, before we get, now let's go ahead and go through the rest of the top 20. Get in any other requests we're gonna do, and then we'll get to playing it. On Game Boy, Super Mario, I'm turning into my father. Super Mario Land 2 dominates with more than double the votes of Metroid 2. Super Mario Land comes after that. Kirby's Dream Land and Dr. Mario. That's a pretty respectable top 5, I think. And then we got Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Already at 6th, and it's not even out yet. Tetris, Mega Man 3, Ren and Stimpy, Battletoads, Faceball, Yoshi, Golf, Final Fantasy Adventure, Mega Man 2, Final Fantasy Legend 2, Mega Man, Prince of Persia, and Looney Tunes. I mean, it's not the worst top 20 ever. And then NES, we got Super Mario Bros. 3, Legend of Zelda, Tecmo Super Bowl, Mega Man 5, Final Fantasy. And then Super Mario Bros. 2, Dragon Warrior 4. That's a respectable place for Dragon Warrior 4. That's another one of those games I thought nobody played. Death Valley Rally is on there. Nobody wants to do that. We've played Death Valley Rally enough that everyone has like permanently damaged their hearing from that. Yeah, chat puts people on notice for Death Valley Rally now. Tetris, Mega Man 4, Battletoads, Dr. Mario, Zelda 2, Metroid, TMNT 3, Tecmo NBA Basketball, Mega Man 3. I'm amazed Crystalis is still on here. Mega Man 2, Baseball Stars, and Yoshi. I feel like Yoshi just has to be name recognition at this point. So. Anyway, let's play some Equinox, shall we? At this point, my reaction is a tree is a threat. Yeah, Death. I think at this point, Death Valley Rally is an existential threat to chat. It is not something that the long timers take lightly anymore. I got it for free and that was too expensive. I think I almost bought a used copy of Death Valley Rally when I was a kid. Because I rented it and I played it a lot. And then when I was collecting used games, I definitely considered picking that one up because it was always pretty cheap. I think it was usually in the teens, like $12 or $15. Huh, that's weird. I feel like I've never seen that one before. Here we go, Equinox. Yeehaw. That's a weird looking game. Reach a point where even I won't request Death Valley Rally anymore because it's punishing us as much as it's the sound design, man. The sound design, like Death Valley Rally it's one of those games that it's not good, but it like you can learn to come around to it. But the sound design is just agonizing. All right, I am not gonna load that game. I'm gonna start a new one. For you, it's just boring. I mean, that's pretty understandable. Whee! We got the mad ups, chat. Make games out there where people have to pay you to play. Oh Christ, you don't start with a weapon in this. I totally forgot that. So a reminder, Equinox is the sequel to Solstice. You might have been able to put that together by the naming conventions. You play Shadax's son in this one. And I believe you are attempting to save Shadax from some terrible fate. And you do that by going around to different dungeons in the world and collecting 12 tokens and defeating the masters of said dungeons for something. I forget what the main MacGuffin it is you're collecting. This is also a puzzle platformer insofar as something like Solstice is. I wish there was a third game in the series called Syzygy? Like what? I had a dream once where I was at a game store and there's a copy of Mighty Number 9 there marked at 25 cents. And I turned to my friend and asked him, do you think that that's too expensive? Delicious. Delicious. I will say, we were having a good time with this game until we got to dungeon like 3 or 4 or something. And it turned out you really, like, you had to find secret stuff to really have a chance of progressing. And that killed a lot of my interest in playing any more of it. Conjunction or opposite, especially the moon and the sun. Oh, okay. So I suppose that fits. Delicious. And I think that room specifically is the hint that you need to leave and go back to the overworld to find another entrance. Here's me a small dose of Final Fantasy 2 should be just enough time to get past the zero control intro, then stop. I mean, I'm honestly a little curious if 2-hit feels like being forthcoming. How much Final Fantasy 2-hit was expecting? Because honestly, I could probably kill the rest of the night just bumming around in Baron, looking for secrets and chests and stuff. Just expecting about however long you feel about gushing about it. Okay. Sequencing in games is such a weird thing. As a kid, you explore literally everywhere, and you found a secret to fake while you were like, oh, hell the fuck yeah. It's the most exciting shit. Dream making games that secrets are essential to completing the game. Hidden walkways where you need to find riddles to learn where they were there. I mean, some games still do really well under those principles. I mean, look at La Mulana. People are definitely into that shit. It's a matter of expectation, really. I think part of the thing for me is like coming into this game, I wasn't really looking for that. Like the platforming and navigation in this game is difficult enough that I don't need the added stress of just trying to figure out where things even exist. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You play a game like designed like that and they're the worst fucking thing. I mean, a lot of them were. It's true. It is true. And I mean, most of them are not for everybody. So what do I want from a modern top-down Zelda? Okay, so I think we need to find a third entrance. Because I think we need a white key. Not racist, it's just what we need. I don't make the rules, Chad. Oh yeah, this guy. These guys are always neat. Oh, OBS is gonna fucking hate this. I am the spirit of Bonehead. You can't pass me, nor can you hurt me, for I am just a ghost. My living body lies below this world. You will never find it. Look how threatening this game feels. Yeah. Yeah, once you start realizing how easy it is to die in this. These dungeons, as cute and colorful as they can be, start feeling really threatening. Are there giant artichokes on the surface? I mean, why wouldn't there be? Game design and dialogue and everything feels like it's a direct threat to you. Oh, I see what you're saying. And yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, I have all 12 tokens. That's good. Because the element is there, how long before you fall in or trapped in one of those cages? I don't think that can ever happen. I think they're just meant to be particularly colorful platforms. Why did these guys respawn? I didn't ask for this. Yeah. There we go. Ah, there we go. That's that key I needed. Also, the absolutely minimal sound design in this, I really, really like. It really adds a lot to the atmosphere in this game. How the soundtrack just like barely exists. I can't remember if there's actually a good reason to go through here. There probably is. Sometimes you want a well-designed game that gives you no lenience and actively tells you that gives you no lenience. Not a Souls-like game that's hard from the get-go. Yeah, I know what you mean. I get you on that. Potion increases magic. Hup! Wow, I didn't die doing that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's not death. Now you're as challenging as Souls like, no, certainly not, but I think it bears clarifying since that's where a lot of people's minds go when it is mentioned. Wait, no, this isn't where the white door was. The white door was in the second entrance. So I feel like the Xbox era Ninja Gaidens are the hardest fucking games. They are, and in bad ways too. Like I can only speak for the first Ninja Gaiden, but that game honestly really pisses me off. I feel like there's some absolutely horribly designed encounters in that. Oh my god, I actually have to kill these guys. No, I walked into the spikes and died. Ah! Wah! You can't hop the spikes now. Oh, there we go. We just need to make the full circuit. Get their pathing all good and fucked up. Okay, I need... There we go. So our first spell is heal. Our life bar is just the number of lives that we have. And our first spell converts magic into lives. That's it. Some spell activates a warning, you must step out of the circle. I think it's really funny that they specify that. There we go. Power squats of healing. It's Mr. Skullsman's. Okay, so the bosses in this game kind of suck. And the reason is you just like it's trial and error. You just kind of have to like fight them enough times to learn their patterns. However, it's made up for by the boss theme being a total jam. It's a Plock level jam. It's close. I mean, it's funny that you mentioned Plock because it honestly sounds... It sounds a bit Plockish if you ask me. Oh, I think I got him. Yeah, I got him. Plock was composed by the same guy, and you can hear it too, yeah. Oh god, my eyes. Well done, Glendal. You have defeated Bonehead. Your valor has been noted. You feel stronger. They gave you more life and more magic for doing that. The spirit of Bonehead can no longer haunt the land. You find a new string for your harp. You now have the first of the 5 strings. Oh, that's the thingy thing. We're doing this to collect harp strings. That's right. Whoops, I accidentally went back in here. That's fine. We're done with this. That's all the Equinox that I'm going to do for tonight. Because like I said, this game gets really obnoxious really fast. Which is a shame. I like it. I was never able to get into Solstice. Solstice is a bit too hard to figure out for me. Equinox is more straightforward. It just gets really, 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 really hard. That's the problem that I end up having with it. All right. There's a good chance this is just the rest of the evening, chat. So buckle up. Final Fantasy 2, the one you haven't played this one. Wow. I mean, this is another one of those games where I just kind of assume anyone who's into RPGs has played. Final Fantasy 2 or Final Fantasy 4 as we know it in the modern era. It's always seemed like the ubiquitous one. Like, I know plenty of people that haven't played Final Fantasy 6. I know lots of people that haven't played the original, but... Captain Cecil, we're about to arrive. Good. Sad face. Why are we robbing crystals from innocent people? That's our duty. Do we really have to keep doing this? Give us a crystal of water. What have we done? Crystal your life. Never. And take the crystal by force. To date, the only Final Fantasy games I've actually finished are 1 and 10. I mean, 10's my second favorite after 6, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And 1 is a classic. One you kind of got to know about the bullshit. You got to know what's going on in it. But once you get over that, I think it's a fun game to get through. No, don't dare to defy us, Morg. My, all right, take the crystal. You should have said it earlier. Fling. This shit would be brutal rendered in a realistic style. Why is the King of Baron doing this? Why do you pursue the crystal so eagerly? And then he goes all Golgo on him. Sad face. Finished one including the bonus dungeon. One remake, including the bonus dungeon. I really do not like the one remake. I hate the way they rebalanced it. You take pride in being members of the Red Wings. Looting is out of the question. You just looted, though. Stop it! Captain, we can't stand doing this anymore. Listen! Possessing the crystal is an essential factor for our prosperity. Moreover, His Majesty judged that the Mysidians know too much about the secret of the crystal. We are the Red Wings, the Air Force of the Kingdom of Baron. The royal command is absolute. Captain! How's that boot taste? Sad face. Final Fantasy was actually the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. Talked about this before. Oh, so you played the remake as well. You played on the GBA. I vastly prefer the original to the remake, honestly. What's up, Newhouser? Good to see you. Monsters! Take your fighting positions. I am not controlling this, chat. Fun fact, Firebomb and the subsequent items you use in these, you can find in the game, but they're kind of a pain in the ass to locate. Ouch, you okay? More coming, watch out! Ow. Yeah, Firebomb and Lit Bolt are usable elemental weapons. Never be able to stop laughing at how the original Final Fantasy 1 has a narrative written in regular text, but orbs is in all caps. Orbs. They must be pondered. Everyone okay? Yes, sir, but there are too many monsters these days. Too many, agreed. What's happening? We are over Baron. Make a landing. This game has really great music. Really, really great music. By the way, this is not how you get to Baron from Mysidia. They took a serious fucking detour. Bacon. Oh, Cecil, is it the crystal water? But Mysidians were so helpless. What are you trying to say? This way, Cecil. Good old Bacon. Boy, can't wait to get him in the party. Oh boy, he seems like a cool dude. With a good head on his shoulders. Please wait here. Psst, 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 psst. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil has developed quite a rebellious air. Truly? Well done, Bacon. We must do something. Call him in. Yes, Your Majesty. Is he a prick or does he die or both? No spoilers here. No spoilers. Cecil, His Majesty summons you. Please come in. We thank you for successfully completing the mission. Now where is it? Here, my liege. Hand it over the crystal. Ooh, that's such a tasty sound effect. It's so good. Real crystal, good. Cecil, you may leave now. Get the fuck out. I'm going to ponder my crystal. Your Majesty. We do an actual Final Fantasy IV special, just looking. No, this was just requested from the top 20. So. What is it? Bagman seems like a cool dude. We do not understand the meaning of taking crystals away from honest people. Disobeying me? No, I don't. We do know of your discontent, Cecil. If you cannot trust me, I can no longer place the red wings in your command. You are dismissed from your post. Dramatic music. Oh no. Your Majesty. Shove his ass out the door. Go and hunt the summoned monsters in the Misty Valley and take this package to the Village Mist. You may depart tomorrow morning. Otis, where's the button we need to press to make you do a full playthrough? Your Majesty. Cecil didn't. If you're concerned about Cecil that much, go with him, Kane. Your Majesty. Now, leave with the package. Received the package. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Sorry, Kane. Don't worry, I'll put you back in command of the Red Wings after this mission. But never mind, go back to your room and take a rest. Walk in all directions using the control pad and talk to every person you meet using the A button. You must be careful not to miss what they say. An unexpected person may give you information. What? Kane, did you just have a stroke? Where is the button we need to press to make you do a full playthrough? You know, chat, if y'all, just a short playthrough of a multi-hour RPG, 4 isn't too long. Not too long. If y'all can unite behind this, if I can see united front for a Final Fantasy IV playthrough, I'll do it. It would push off the next issue of Nintendo Power. It is a large meal, yes. If we hang on, let me do a little math real quick. Let me do a little math real quick. So if we finish the magazine on Saturday, and we started Final Fantasy IV on the 30th, I'm gonna say 8 nights just to be conservative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We would finish it presumably on December 23rd. It would be about 4 weeks of Power Hours streams pushed off. We'll also be playing the Wonder Years, or whatever the fuck it was called. I'd actually be curious about that. I've never played it. We also wouldn't 100% it. 100% it requires a significant amount of grinding. The after years is hideous. It'd be funny. Okay, here's... you know what? Democracy. I'm gonna put it to a vote. I'm going to put it to a vote right now. This is a very important vote. All right, I'm going to make this a 10-minute vote. There we go. You have 10 minutes to register your interest in this, or your interest against. And I'm going to continue playing this until the vote is resolved. And at the end of that, we'll see where we land. 4 is longer than 5. The king hears people talking about him like this, he'll be angry. Treasure your life. How long, wait. How long did we spend on Final Fantasy V? Because we have done a full playthrough of Final Fantasy V. How many nights was that? Final Fantasy V was, wow. Final Fantasy V was 10 streams. So I spent about 30 hours on that. Where's the play Oblivion instead option? You honestly think I'm gonna play Oblivion alongside Morrowind? How incredibly unfavorably would that hold up? King will not see you until you've completed your mission. I feel something strange about the king lately. I mean, the difference here obviously is I didn't know what I was doing in Final Fantasy V. There was a lot of wandering, a lot of flailing, a lot of struggling. I know exactly what I'm doing in this game. So this would go faster than 5. Misty Valley is in the northwest. If our Dragoon, Kane, and Cecil the Red Wings joined forces, there would be no match. What I really want to see Otis do is Chrono Trigger, but also do multiple endings. I am going to do that someday. I will go ahead and commit right now, Newhouser, to doing that at some point. Because I've never done the alternate endings in Chrono Trigger, and I've always wanted to. So someday we will do Chrono Trigger, and we'll do all the endings. I know it's gonna be a huge undertaking, but I'm down for it. It may not be until Chrono Trigger shows up in the magazine. It may be sooner than that. We'll see. Heard you brought back the crystal water from Mysidia. Bubba? I wasn't sleeping. Have you considered Final Fantasy II randomizer? Nah, not really. Sleep? Aren't you sleepy? I want to see Eternal Sonata. I want to see the light leave his eyes. Some monsters are immune to the basic spells such as fire, ice, and lit. Must be more to learn. I'm working on the use of magic spells in battles right now. Good for you. Rose became a white wizard to be of help. Be nice to her. King has become very energetic lately, but something is strange. I'm studying the basics. I learned Cure 1 in my last class. Nice. Good for you. Chat being as chat immediately created a tie. Of course they did. Of course they did. C-Lit, we'll never find that. I'm not even sure it exists. Take the treasure in this room, the switch is on the wall. I found $300 and a Cure 1 potion and a 10. Oh God, this is back in the day when they just numbered their potions. Jesus. Treasure Baron is stored here. No one is allowed. Let me in, dick. I just fucking got shadows. Oh, the comedic timing on that is incredible. I'm at a good place to goof off and take a nap. Oops, I'm just kidding. Please don't tell our boss. See our boss sit anywhere? Off limits. Guess you're bound to find it eventually if you kept going. Do 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 do. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-na-na. Cecil! You are not hurt? I was so anxious. We are not hurt. How could we be? The wizards didn't even raise their hands. Cecil! Can I see you later? Yeah, later. Whatever. We could go this way. Let's go this way instead, Chad. Found eventually there's more than we can say for Oddish. Game also has a nice improvement ROM hack with a faster walking speed and a ton of bug fixes. Say, what's this? Oh, it's not open. Aw, damn it. I don't think there's anything else in the water over here either. Nice concrete desert we find ourselves in too. Good a time as any to mention, I love the sprite art in this game, chat. I love the way this game looks. Mrs. Sword Exploration Final Fantasy, me too. Me too. Honestly, I think Final Fantasy IV's is the best. There is so much stuff hidden in this game. There is an amazing amount of stuff in this. What's this dumb little room? The mages who didn't submit or confined here, you can talk to them over the cage. You understand the crystal is not just jewelry? Please return the crystal to Mysidia. Get your slow ass over here so I can talk to you. Final Fantasy V also has some solid exploration. You're that Dark Knight. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't played 5 enough to really comment. I haven't meticulously combed through that game. I'm sure there's a bunch of cool shit in it. Hey, Cecil! ROM hack that puts it through Google Translate. Remember being funny. How's marriage doing? What's wrong? What? Just command the Red Wings then. I'm not sure what the king is thinking. You ordered me to make an airship, but I don't want it to be used as a weapon. Well, I gotta go home. I've been working all night, and my daughter is worried about me. And I'm just gonna co-locate through your body. Hello, gentlemen. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, is he dreaming about me? Oh, that's hot. Trying to forget about the things we did in Mysidia. Red Wings have lost their glitter. That mission has made me feel bad. Bad feels, chat. Final Fantasy IV with lines like, Paramu! The enema is saying you should not wear a basketball before a cutscene abruptly ends. Not a bad thing. I recall I spent a lot more time lost in 4 than in 5. I've changed the sheets. Leave me early tomorrow morning, sir. Good night. Early SNES Final Fantasy did not take advantage of the hardware. You're not really seeing it right now, but it did. It did with stuff like the airship and special effects on the world map, and it did in battle. You also have to remember this was early on in the SNES's life cycle. Like this was, I believe this was early 92. And I mean the first, you know, there's a pattern with Final Fantasies. Three games on each platform, right? The first one is always like them finding their feet. It's always them establishing a new style, figuring out what the hardware can do. It never pushes as hard as the last game in a platforms trilogy does. Yeah, this was launch window SNES. What happened to His Majesty, the Crystal of Mysidia? Did we really have to snatch it from the peace-loving peoples? Never again, even if ordered. First is establishing the style, second is let's do whatever. Third is elaborating on the first. Cecil! What's wrong? You're not quite yourself lately. Nothing. Then please don't look away. In Mysidia, we had to rob from the innocent people. And also murder a whole bunch of them. Oh dear. Oh dear, it's a tie. I am the tiebreaker, and to me that's not strong enough interest to warrant a 4-week playthrough, so I'm gonna say no for right now. I'm just a dark knight with no courage to disobey His Majesty. The real Cecil I know would never whimper like this. You're going to miss tomorrow, right? If anything should happen to you. Nothing's gonna happen. We're just gonna go into a cave with a dragon and then into a tiny valley full of scary summon monsters. Don't worry, Kane's coming too. It's late, go back to your room. The fuck out of here, take care. Thanks, Rosa. Still, I'm just a dark knight. There is a lot of brooding in this game. It always comes back to me whenever I play through the intro. But characters brood in this a lot. Let's go, Cecil. Outside the castle of the city of Baron, let's gather information and equipment in the city. You know how it goes, chat. Thus, the Dark Knight Cecil was expelled from his command as a captain of the Red Wings. Yay! And he and Dragoon Kane left Baron for the village mist in a valley enclosed in deep fog. Oh my god, that text took so long to start rolling. It's dramatic timing, Tradon. Airships had been a dream of many people. After the realization of the dream came greed and ambition. Glad the writing hasn't improved. Through its fleet of airships, Baron became the most powerful nation. But why is Baron seeking the crystals? Why do the monsters keep increasing? GBA port has text is so damn small you can't read it in the port. Really? Pretty funny. The crystal was shedding its light silently. The monsters are fucking. Why do birds suddenly appear? People ask why is Baron. No one asks how is Baron. I actually misread that as why the monster keeps soaring. And I love after all that like dramatic, like soaring music, you just kind of get dumped out on the world map. You're like, here I am. And the first thing that any sensible person is gonna do is just go right back into town. Cecil of the Red Wing, Misty Valley is beyond the Cave of Northwest. It's the training room for you warriors. We teach you how to advance your adventure. You'd better listen to the instructions, or you may not go far. I found a potion in a pot. What does it say? Wanted great dancers, asked at the counter, Baronian Inn. Really? Why are you wearing such dark armor? Are you a bad guy? Are we the bad guys, chat? Can you figure out how to get in here? I bet you can. Cecil, I've done nothing. I never failed to pay the taxes. I'm tired. I thought that Iron Man was running the inn. Boop. I got a cure. And a heal. And a tent. Press your face against the wall until you're strong enough. Welcome, Mr. Dark Knight. Money? No, I can't charge you. Stop, criminal scum. Cecil got a massive 10. Got to have a strong face to find secrets. Yeah, you have to check. You don't have to, but you can check everything in this game. There is stuff hidden everywhere. Kind of funny, the modern localization of the random something awful joke from the GBA port to this day. Don't forget to take Cure 1, Heal, and 10. It'll be tough outside the town. I mean, I actually work with someone now who worked on the DS remake of Final Fantasy IV. This is a Serpent Road that leads to Mysidia, but now Mysidia has sealed the road. I think it's funny that Baron has a direct portal to Mysidia that they just didn't bother to use for their invasion. They sent airships for reasons. And it's totally so that a plot point can function later on. As King training the soldiers to use the Sword of Darkside. Remember E's got a DS remake, which looked really bad. Hang in bed, have a good one. You too, Trade On. Thanks for coming out. Portal looks like a bottleneck. More all-night work, he still feels young. Townfolk speak ill of soldiers and the king. My father often quarrels with them for that. Reason the airships are rad. The Guide of World Birds. The history of shipbuilding. I'm sorry, no, excuse me. The history of the shipbuilding. Remake had an attack button, and all that actually meant was doing the bump combat. You had a button mash. It was awful. Ouch! Why did I stick my whole arm in the fire? Buoyancy and its principles. This bookshelf doesn't say anything. It's the new engines. Foreshadowing, perhaps? Airships are rad. Airships were one of my favorite bits of technology from video games and the like when I was a kid. Airships are super cool. Why is the equipment store locked? Wow, the Dark Knight, a bit scary, but cool. Why do you look like Darth Vader? Ouch! Why haven't I learned? Rose's mother. The king has become dreadful. I heard you did an awful thing in Mysidia. Don't drag Rose into trouble, I beg you. I would never. Thanks for the free tent, by the way, and the ether. Ethers are expensive, I think. Really interesting, bump combat is only really in the first two. When they added an attack button combat, they managed to keep the same feel by having Adol go fucking nuts with the sword. We could have them today when we're so scared of hydrogen explosions. I mean, fair thing to be scared of, if you ask me. Man, I have bad news for you about Kings in general. Hello. Oh, the Dark Knight. Want to see something? I think it's funny that this one is mistimed. Oh, it's his first sexual experience, that cutscene. It was an awakening of sorts. I found a tent in the water. Doesn't even acknowledge the dance, just walks away quietly. Found another tent in the water. 2 tents in the reservoir. Second one's Ring King. Why are there so many tents in the water? I guess that particular body is pretty intense. 3 empty tent in the ocean is a cheap and legal thrill. That door on the west building in town is the underpass, the Castle Baron. So here's another big one that I don't remember finding immediately as a kid, because it's unintuitive, because you have to walk away from the area you want to go to get to it. But there's a free heal potion out here. What else is there? A life potion. That's a good deal. And a heal potion. Lesson his kids wall hunt the trees and maybe he'll find curing potions. You say secrets you mean bullshit, hidden corridors and walls? Yes, I do. You hate them? I'm not surprised. Wow, there's nothing down here. A battle! Engage! Smack, smack. Smack, smack. Okay. One of my favorite things about this game, chat, is the animation of killing an enemy. The way they turn purple and like fade out with like horizontal scan lines. Something about that is just amazingly cool to me. Once you get Thief later on, you can see them. No. I think that's the thing in 5. That does not work in this game. You just gotta know. If you know, you know. Most innovative aspect of this game is the MC is an established adult relationship through the entire story. It's true. It's true. It is a bit refreshing. Pixel Remaster's grandfather that in. Ooh. Who steal? Who steals in this game? Does somebody have a steal command in this game? I actually can't remember now. Imp! Wait, so for Final Fantasy VI's turn red and fade defeat animation? I mean, I like that one too. And it's of course helped by me thinking Final Fantasy VI is the best out of all of them. But I think the animation in this was just really cool. Edge doesn't steal, Edge throws. 4 has the best enemy fade out, yeah. Really should play Final Fantasy VI sometime. It's my favorite. I mean, it is to me hands down the best. Best characters, best story, most interesting worlds. Some of the best mechanics. And it's gorgeous, my God. It's not every day you get to play a massive sprawling RPG done up in a full-on Baroque art style. It's kind of singular in that. I love the name Lavitz Slambear. It's the only thing I remember about Legend of Dragoon. I own a copy of Legend of Dragoon for PS1. Let me tell you, the game is bug fucking insane. Love to see a Final Fantasy VII remake equivalent of Final Fantasy VI. It is a very cool environment. Go back. Who is it? We don't care. Final Fantasy V puts up strong competition only in the translations where his name is Butts. Legend of Dragoon is misery. If that was true, one of y'all would have made me play it by now. Stars and protagonist names though, like Edge Maverick, Fate Lane God. What coincidence, I was thinking of the name Butts earlier today. Monkey's Paw curls a finger, you get the After Years style sequel of Final Fantasy VI. I remember a few things about Legend of Dragoon. 1 has the worst combat system I have ever seen. 2, it eventually becomes a mecha anime. Weird. I just noticed we are massively outspeeding all of the enemies in this game. Like, nobody's gotten a turn yet. Everything I hate in JRPG is concentrated to extreme. Nice. Ew, bugs. Actually, I take it back. These bugs are kind of pretty. Isn't this part of the game where we kick ass before things go massively wrong? Yeah. I mean, things have already sort of gone wrong, but not like full on wrong. Cecil gained a level. Good for him. Legend Dragoon really does go completely left from prison into a ravine, then punches the ravine into Jupiter. We even got preemptive strike on this one. Cute pillars. Potions, 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 potions out the ass. Leave now. Is it a monster? One's from Baron. Who are you? Return now and I will not harm you. Show up! Do you still wish to go on? Nah. Okay, we're cool. Well, now what do we do, chat? They were so insistent. Does that whole thing play out again? It does. Okay. I wish to go on. We must deliver this capital P package to the village of Mist. Then I must. The mist is gathering. It's the D mist, Chad. It's the Misty D. So this is the boss. You know, that first boss in almost every Final Fantasy game. Is it about Kane's package and that one portrait? Yes. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. Also best in Final Fantasy IV, the battle music overall. The boss music, the boss fight music in Final Fantasy IV is exceptionally good. Turned into mist. Remember to air out the D's every once in a while? Don't attack when his head is up. Do they actually use this music for Kulex? You struck it, it was solid, you missed it. Equivalent Final Fantasy VII still annoys me because Cloud is like, hit it when the tail is up. Now, get ready to fight. You do the enemy Rex here is just long enough to delay for Cloud to say, it'll hit you after you command. If Misty D isn't in the store brand Mountain Dew, then it should be. It absolutely should be. That's a good point. This is a really good song. Like, really, really good. Diera Mist. Ooh, nice crit. Smack, smack. Diarrhea Mist. As a kid, I would always use Kane's jump for this fight, which of course would screw up the timing and get me blasted a bunch, so. And I never learned. This is the 4 Elemental Fiends track, the final boss. It's all, yeah, they're all really good. And a lot of the area tunes are really good too. No, most of chat is probably gonna grow, and I love to force Live Alive playthrough someday. I think I still do that. Sorry, demissed. I have demystified this fight. Live Alive is a game I can see you really getting deep into. Oh no! Oh, hello. Hi, everybody. Cave dehumidified. The butterflies are strong. You missed, you idiot! Now they're gonna get a turn! No, 14 hull damage. A lot of really creative scenarios that you play through at a really solid pace. I mean, I would be interested in giving that a try, I think. Love to see Live Alive streamed here. The music is top tier. The Stars stealth game level. We did it, chat. We made it to the Village Mist. Hello, villagers. I'm sure we'll be welcomed with package opened automatically. Oh, we brought you a present, I guess? I'm sure it's great. See, it's like party lights. We do mood light. Oh. Whoops. Hi, villagers. Sorry for committing a war crime. What? We brought this package to burn the village? Why? Mommy, mommy, who's that? Oh, you know, just some kid whose mom we murdered. My mom's dragon fell, so my mom did too. This is a really, really horribly translated way of explaining something kind of important about this game, which is if a summoner summons a monster and the monster is killed, the summoner dies too. I've heard that people with the power to summon monsters, they are callers. We defeated the dragon, so our mother is gone also. At least they clarify it. You've beaten my mother's dragon. Well, we didn't mean to do this to your mom. Honestly, the package thing is a really genuinely good localization choice in this version. The Japanese versions name it for directly translates to bomb ring. His Majesty wanted to wipe out the callers of his village and used us to do it. Incredible. I'm afraid incredible's probably not the best word choice there. I'm afraid we must do away with her too. Kane, she's just a kid. You dare to renounce your loyalty to His Majesty? Forget it, never again will I follow such an order. No, Cecil, I knew you'd say so. I won't let you do it alone. Kane? I owe His Majesty much, still I cannot disgrace the Dragoons. Then will you, but Baron is the mightiest country in the world. It's impossible for us to challenge his might alone. We must gather other countries, and you know, we must rescue Rosa. Thank you, Kane. Okay. There's a lot going on in this dialogue that is really poorly conveyed. And I get it because it's a very direct translation of how it is conveyed in the Japanese. It's a very Japanese way to communicate these thoughts that basically Kane was testing Cecil. Cecil passed. Kane is all in with Cecil. He understands that Baron is a mighty opponent. And also they've just put Rosa in danger by doing all of this. It reads like Speed Racer because it was translated like Speed Racer. Thank you, Kane, not for your sake. We can trust this man named after the first betrayer. Let's get out of here fast. What about that girl? We can't leave her here alone. Listen, it's dangerous here. Come with us, okay? No. Let's take her. No, go away. Wait, please. Go away, I hate you all. I mean, fair, eminently fair. Oh, that's right, there's no block in this. There's parry. Uh-oh. We got Quake. Wait, that didn't even kill us. What the fuck? It did, however, kill the valley. Translators are Kaoru Moriyama, Kei Okahisa, and H. Takahashi, none of which are very English fluent to your knowledge. I mean, that being the case, they did a good job. They did about as well as they could, given the situation. Kind of like poor, who was it? Ted Woolsey, who had like a week or something to do the entire localization of Final Fantasy VI. Oh, she is all right. Kane! Kane? Kane! Can't stay here any longer. I have to escape Baron with this girl. Play JRPGs way later. That worse translation quality for this. Honestly, it took a long time. It took a long time for JRPG translations to really get good. Like the Final Fantasy series. The Final Fantasy series translations really improved in the PS1 era, but I don't feel like they were really great until PS2. I don't feel like any Final Fantasy translation was really solid until 10. Sorry, kid, I'll have to get you to town if I get ready. Oh, she's not even in our party. Also, we're definitely not the bad guy, as you can see from our portrait here. This guy are sick. All right, I'm gonna drop a save here, and I think that'll be enough Final Fantasy IV for the evening. Also, didn't get better writer. Oh God, no. Yeah, the PS1 era was very hit or miss for translations too. Like the Final Fantasy ones were okay for the most part, but like Final Fantasy Tactics is rather infamous. We are Shovel Knight. Cecil D. Knight. I think 1 is good, 4 is okay, 6 pretty solid for the time, 7 is lol, 8 tried, 9 was okay. I'm probably wrong, but you remember Tactics being understandable, you are wrong. Or you played the War of the Lions version of it. Tactics is not fine. I'm sorry. If you think Tactics is fine, you're thinking of the War of the Lions version. The original PS1 version of Final Fantasy Tactics is inscrutable. It is fucking bizarre. If you played the PSP version, that's not what I'm talking about. Like there is a lot of nuance in the story that you just don't get. There are some story beats that come out of fucking nowhere because the narrative build up to them like is just incomprehensible. You should play the Prince of Persia There was a Prince of Persia Tactics game? It's shit. Oh, that's why you want me to play it. Blame yourself or God as a metal as hell, I know. Oh, look, I'm not saying, look, don't misunderstand. Final Fantasy Tactics has some incredible lines in it, but not because they were well translated, because they were hilarious. NIS generally had okay localizations, even in the 90s. I didn't play a lot of NIS games, so I couldn't really say. Yeah, blame yourself or God is a good one. I mean, I Got a Good Feeling is just an all-time great one. Last Bosses, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going tonight? Localization for Rhapsody is surprisingly solid given PS1 RPG with lots of musical numbers. Tactics game takes place between Sands of Time and Warrior Within. Interesting. Does it lend any narrative to explaining why the prince turns into such an unlikable dick in that time? What's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. What were you up to? Great dub with people who can actually sing lyrics and make a good amount of sense. Actually, way the fuck better you expect for PS1? That's interesting. It is interesting. If I ever did Final Fantasy Tactics, I'd probably have to do the original PS1 version just to show you all how terrible it is. FNEF 3, nice. Very nice. Biggest problem with translating most of the time is the translators were just handed a script dump without context and then had to race to a deadline. Oh, believe me, I know how that is. I know how that works. That's still a thing that can happen in modern localization. Potentially, I've heard that's where the Dahaka first starts chasing him. It chased him for years. I'd be pretty pissed off too. Okay, that's fair. I suppose that's understandable. Yeah, man, what a turnaround from his charming, snippy Han Solo self in Sands of Time to just like fucking goth asshole in Warrior Within. Sword Art Online, Hollow Fragments, initial translation is a train wreck. Same thing caused the worst and funniest voice acting, also true, yeah. Refer to all attacks in the initial translation is the penetrate. There's an attack. Okay, far and away the funniest translation things in OG Final Fantasy Tactics are the attack names and the associated callouts. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, one of the earliest special moves you get in Final Fantasy Tactics, I think it's called Crush Punch. And it is like very, 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 very obviously a sword technique. And I always found that really funny. I play some RPG Maker games that do that too. If we obtain items from high difficulty areas, then everyone can be powered up. That way the penetration will be easier. Amazing. Misreading breath as brace shows up a bunch in Final Fantasies. Oh, I never thought about that. I never thought about that, chat. What I am thinking about, though, is how we need to finish this magazine on Saturday now. So hang on. I am going to switch off requests for the night since we're wrapping up here. And then I'm going to take a quick peek-see at the next page. Probably the contest? No, it's straight on Now Playing. Okay, so you get a little preview of what we're gonna be on Saturday. So Saturday, we just need to contend with Now Playing, and then we'll get through it. Oh hey, family dog. Oh hey, family dog. You bet your ass you're playing Family Dog. Another great line is, haha, sorry, Kirito must be busy with the penetration now. A shitty game based on a shitty show. So yeah, we got this. Don't worry if we get through Now Playing unusually fast because y'all are feeling out of sorts and don't request every piece of garbage from Now Playing. I have a plan. I have something that we can do on Saturday, and I will go ahead. I'll go ahead and plan to start issue 50 next week, I think, because there's some there's a lot of good stuff in there. There's going to be some stuff in there that I think we're going to want to focus on. And like I said, I have a plan if y'all are interested in doing more Link's Awakening that doesn't necessarily depend on playing through Link's Awakening again. So yeah, Wheel tomorrow is not nominations. It's probably going to be a weird old wheel. And it's probably going to be PS1. I noticed on the spreadsheet there's still a lot of loose PS1 games we haven't gotten to, so I think it's going to be another catch-up night with those. We love garbage. I hate all games. That's the chat I've come to know and love over the past 5 years. Like Oscar the Grouch over here. Library Man, it's good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you've made yourself known here. So yeah, tomorrow night, show up for a variety night of some sort. Probably a wheel, probably weird old wheel, probably PS1 weird old wheel. But you never know. I might get a wild hair up my ass and play a builder game or something. I had fun once, it was awful. We'll finish the magazine on Saturday. We'll power through Now Playing. Might do some other weird stuff on Saturday if time is available. Happy Turkey Day. Thankful this weird little corner of the internet. As am I. I am immensely thankful for y'all coming out night after night to keep me company and listen to me ramble. And of course, make fun of me for playing games badly. That's always key. No stream on Sunday, and then Monday back to Morrowind. We got stuff to do in Morrowind. I still remember we're going to Vivek. We're turning in one quest and doing another one. We got stuff to do there. It's great. It's good. It'll be awesome, so. Anyway, let's go find someone to raid. Someone to raid on. Well, the only person I know up right now is Bassie. And they're probably gonna lament us giving them the good old late raid. Oh, it looks like they're doing an RPG Maker game. That'll be up a bunch of y'all's alley, considering what we just played as well. So yeah, let's get on it. Good time tonight. I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad we spent some time playing Final Fantasy IV. That was fun. And also, you know, I'm kind of, I'm coming around to the fact that RPGs are kind of like a highlight of this channel. It's RPGs really do tend to be the biggest draw around here. And that's something that I should probably lean more and more into. So chatting about RPGs and playing some tonight, that was all good stuff. Puts me in the mind to plan for more stuff in the future. So anyway, thank you all so much for coming out. Thanks for joining me for yet another eventful evening of the Power Hours. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow night for whatever variety night it is we're gonna do tomorrow. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.